Alright, before we get into the video, I'm going to talk to you guys about foottrading.co.uk, our trading site that's there to help you guys make millions of coins throughout FIFA 22. We've already got people in the Discord that are sitting well over 5 million TP with millions of coins on their account, basically building and trading and doing whatever they want on this game without spending their hard-earned money on FIFA points. So what do you get for your money? Tier 1, £10 gets you access to the low budget area across all platforms. You also get access to our trading areas for chem styles. That's anchors, hunters and shadows. And we just launched our icon area for you guys. Every single tradable icon is on there to help you guys trade with them and make millions. The access for tier 2 includes fluctuations. This is an area of the site that is incredibly overpowered. It tracks the market 24 hours a day. It shows you the low point on cards, the high point on cards, the average price that card has been at, and gives you guys an ideal price that you guys can go and buy that card at and flip it on for pretty much guaranteed profit. We don't say it lightly when we say you guys will make millions of coins if you utilize it. If you've already subbed, make sure you join the Discord. If you're debating subbing, join the Discord as well. It's completely free and you can talk to website subscribers directly and ask them what they think about the site. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. We're already another quarter of the way to our next 1,000 subscribers. Again, there will be a giveaway for a website subscription. I think we're going to run the giveaway for the last 1,000 from a couple of days ago. Probably run it in the next video at the end so you guys will be able to see who went and won that subscription. So that'll be there for you. But yeah, Project Fuzzball 40k is what we're aiming to do. We want to hit 40k. I'm trying to hit it by Christmas, really. I think that's more than possible. But again, that's only possible with your guys' support. So make sure you do keep following the videos, keep following the streams, 5:30 PM on Twitch. To help you guys make as many coins as possible. You can see on screen, these are my Team of the Week investments. There will be a video on this, hopefully, because never guaranteed. Me making quite a decent amount of profit. There's 2 million coins I've put into Team of the Week, so I'm hoping to make quite a nice profit from them. But today is all about the content we're going to get tonight, and that is going to be UCL content. The Champions League is back, and it's really going to interline and mix up now with the Road to Knockout cards that are currently in packs. Now, there's rumours we're going to get blue cards. They might see gold cards dip a little bit. I wouldn't stress too much. They'll bounce back relatively well. There's rumours that the blue cards are going to be coming out, but just be careful with a lot of rumours. There's a lot of stuff that people say this year and a lot of hints and things that go out on Twitter, and it causes panic in the market and things to go crazy. And a lot of the time, it ends up not being true. So just be mindful of that. But what should you guys be looking out for tonight? The first thing is, if you are holding Road to the Knockout cards, be incredibly careful. We've seen a little bit of jitters in the market tonight, today even. Mukiele, for example, it got up to 75k when I last checked him overnight. And he's now dipping off quite significantly. And the reason for this is, even if a game isn't today, if there's a game tomorrow, like there's a 62k just sitting there at the moment. Even if a game's tomorrow, whenever the UCL games come around, these are live cards and they cause panic, okay? Always cause panic. A lot of people's mentality, and in my opinion, a lot of time, it's the right mentality, is to not be holding these cards at all when the games are on. Why is that? Mukiele, for example, I think Red Bull do play tonight. If Red Bull go and concede a goal, he will drop in value because people will start panic listing him. And the reason for that is, for these cards to get upgraded, they need 3 wins out of 4 and they need to qualify from the group, okay? So Red Bull conceding diminishes the chance of both of those things happening. So it will lower the chance of them getting 3 out of 4 wins because they're going to need 2 goals a day to come back. It lowers the chance of them getting out of the group because if they lose today, then there's much harder, much more wins that need to be done. So Mukiele suddenly becomes a much less attractive prospect. And so if you're holding them and that happens, you'll lose coins. So I wouldn't hold them. However, the flip side of that is, if Red Bull Leipzig do concede tonight, he will get panic listed. And now he'll get panic listed below what he's actually worth. So Mukiele, if you think about someone like Alphonso Davies goes for 40, 50k, Mukiele being a live card that still, no matter what, will have a chance of an upgrade. If he gets down to 40k, 35k, because it's happened before, you could look at that and think, actually, it's a buy point. So what I would suggest you do tonight is keep an eye on the UCL games. Keep an eye on the scores. You can set up live alerts and just monitor the players who are playing tonight. Their teams that are playing tonight. So whether it's Gravenberch, whether it's Mukiele, whether it's Manafa, whoever it is, monitor what's happening. Because 1 goal, they drop every single time. Conversely though, if Mukiele goes and drops and you buy loads of them at 35, 40k and Leipzig score, he'll shoot up in value. Because people start buying him up thinking he's going to get an upgrade. And if you've already bought at the low, and you bought low on him, and then they score, he'll rise, you can sell straight away, make your profit straight away. It's very easy. It's a very easy way to make instant profit throughout the night. but it is risky. Understand that it is very, very risky to do that. It can be done for the next 3 days. We'll talk about it more in other videos as well, but you've got the Conference League, the UEFA Europa League, you've also got the Champions League games tomorrow. But that is a really good play you can make. I did it last year and it did well, but I don't hold these cards on the game days. They're gone. I don't hold on to any of them at all. But for those of you with a low budget, okay, I always talk about it, and it's my favourite way to trade on FIFA. It always will be. It is silver cards. Last week, I club stock silvers, and I then went and sold them on. I paid no more than sort of 500 cards for them, and some of them went for 1,500, so 900 there. Couple 2,600, 1,200. All these cards, I'll say 2-2 there, for example, 2,500 coins. All these cards are cheaper at some point during the week for 500-600 coins. It consistently happens. Now, why is tonight important for it? We're likely to get tonight or tomorrow potentially UCL marquee matchups. They pick 2 games usually, and they give you basically the same sort of marquee matchups you normally get. You get 2 packs and obviously the main pack for completing it. A lot of the time, these contain a pack that has silver players in them, so silvers get listed quite heavily. You're able to go out and buy those cards. I'm going to show you in a second about FootWiz and how you can get a rough idea of it. But you can go out and buy those cards and wait for an SBC to cause them to rise. So, for example, right now on the market, I'm going to just go and buy these because I know they rise anyway. At the moment, 800 coins, for example, on Xbox for silver rares from the Premier League. That's roughly what they're costing. That Brentford one's actually good because it'll be expensive League SBC. And you can do that. But even just Major Nation ones, if you go Major Nation France, the cheapest at the moment is 600, okay? You'll be able to snipe them for lower than this. Without a doubt, they come up. Just compare price back out, and they do come up. There you go. We'll just buy that one. You can pick them up and put them in your club. Now, all it requires is an SBC that requires rare players. So what happened with my ones was I bought them, and then an SBC came out that required 11 rare players. So people filled them up. They might have built a Premier League team or whatever, and just stuck a random silver rare in there, a couple of silver rares in there, and they rose in value considerably. If you go for Major League or Major Nation, you're guaranteed to make coins. You don't really want to spend more than 500, 550 maximum per card. Ideally, discard is where you want them. You can get them for that if you bid. But you just wait for an SBC to come out that requires them. Alternatively, if League SBC start dropping, they'll go up in value, but you can't make a loss. And so for those of you that sort of want to go about and do whatever you want, a lot of this stuff's on the website, but for those that want to go out and basically find these cards, it's really easy. It all exists on FootWiz. I say this all the time. But players, FIFA 22 players is what you want to get up. And then all you've got to do is select league. Here I've selected Bundesliga, item type, silver, all silver. And it brings up these, and it gives you a rough idea of what these cards are selling for. So before 6 PM tonight, you can go and get these and either screenshot them, or you can go and write them down. You can do whatever you want, and you know and see what the cards are selling for. And you can potentially target cards that are worth slightly more value. You can do that. Or just spread your bets across the league, because that's what I do. I just go and throw 500 coin buys down everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And I go and hammer out as many as I can. And some of them, like I say, will go to 900 coins. Some of them, though, will go to 2.3k. And it just depends on the card. It depends on the SBC that comes out. But doing it, you cannot make a loss, because at some point they're going to be needed. Even if you just go and buy one of each card. Just buy one of all the cards that pop. Just keeping that note, the names down that you've bought, or whatever it is you want to do. Again, a lot of people go, yeah, but it's long. Unfortunately, that's trading. You've got to work hard. You've got to take time on it. It takes an hour, 2 hours to get all the stuff sorted out. But for an hour's work the other day, I made about 150k profit by doing that. And if you can do that a couple of times a week with the marquee matchups and whatever other content we get, you can't really make a loss. Now, if we don't get supply tonight of silvers, the same thing can still be done with SBC fodder, that's sort of specific SBC fodder. And by that, we're usually talking off-nation players. So basically players that are from a major nation, but playing a different league. So for the 2 examples here, you've got Gigo, I think that's how you pronounce that, from the Russian league, and you've got Tovan from the Mexican league. Now, admittedly, these do better on Xbox. Xbox market tends to hold higher on these sort of cards. You can see the PlayStation sort of half the price. But there are times when these cards do spike as well on PlayStation. And so buying them tonight for a low amount is good. You can also buy just gold commons in general because of the 75 plus upgrade. They'll drop off slightly. You might make 100, 200, 300 coins a card. If you're good at bidding and sniping, possibly more. But these cards are good. Stuff like Florian Thauvin, Gigo, these are used a lot in SBCs when it comes down to things like maximum players from a League 3. They might then branch off into another French guy they've linked from a different league. And again, it's easy to find these players. FIFA 22 players, and you just want to go with Nation. Let's go popular, let's go France. You click on France and whatnot. And then you want, for me, I'd normally go gold commons. That's really where you're going to make your money from here. But gold comments, I just flick through and have a little look and see what some of these cards are going for. So Lacazette's up quite a bit at the moment. Mandanda's up at 1.8k. Gignac, there you go, 2k there. And you just flick through and see those cards that have broken the 1k barrier, the 1k, 2k barrier. And they're the cards that you're most interested in. They're the ones you think, actually, that's where the money is. Player, for example, 1.7k. And it's easy to do all this sort of thing continually throughout the day. You have to be willing to grind when it comes to trading. And you have to be willing to do a little bit of research. It's not masses of research, it's just a bit. And you can go and target. And you can go and target a specific nation tonight, for example, and a specific league with silvers, specific nation with golds. Cover yourself off for both of them, and there's easy profit to be made there. You know there's a minimum price really at the moment because the 75 plus upgrade is there. 75 plus pickers there, so they're always going to have some sort of value right now. And if you don't sell them straight away, an SBC will come around where they will sell. It's as simple as that. But that's what I'd be looking at if I were you guys tonight. Mid-high budget, look at the cards that are in the game, that have got games going on. That's where you make a lot of coins if you're very smart, but it is high risk. At a lower budget, look to pick up things like silvers, golds, those sort of things I've just shown you. But even at a higher budget, you're silly if you don't get involved in this. It takes half an hour to an hour to buy these cards, half an hour to an hour to sell them, and it's 100k minimum you're sitting on just chilling that you make an extra profit from cards that are just sitting in your club as an investment. Think of it like a savings account and investment. If you put money into a piggy bank in your house, it doesn't make any interest. If you stick it into an investment, eventually it will come to fruition and you'll make more coins than that. That's the way that I think of it anyway. But like I say, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.